if I traded it all.
Welcome back, everyone. My next guest is Norman Mentor, and he is the owner of Silver Horizon Consulting. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Carol.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about yourself and what you do.
What it is with life settlements is what I do. What it is seniors that have life insurance policy, they can't keep up with the payments on it because they're getting more expensive. Most of them don't know that they can cash that out.
Okay, how do they? My eyes are like wide open here. How do they do that?
They would contact myself through either our website or a phone call. We can take and go through all the paperwork that they have on their life policy, and we send it into a bidding process. Once we see what insurance company it's from, their age, and other aspects.
Okay, so a lot of people buy life insurance policies.
Correct.
And they're paying for them, and they can't all of a sudden pay for them, or they need the money for something else.
Correct.
This is a way out.
Correct.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. And is this a new idea, a new concept?
Believe it or not, it's not. Actually, back in 1911, it was said that life insurance, it can be like real estate and has a real value to it, and it can be transferred. And at that time, it started setting forth, and it's been done ever since.
Now, you can work with anyone from anywhere. How do you work with people?
I'm licensed in 48 states and most of Canada. And here in Arizona, that's a plus for a lot of people that are here just visiting. We can still help them out. Get on our website, give us a call. We can walk them through it.
Do you do free consultations with people?
Absolutely free consultations.
Yeah,
There's no upfront cost whatsoever. What it is when it is purchased by our buyers, they take care of all of our fees. There is no out-of-pocket expense to you at all.
So let me ask you something. Let's talk, give them the idea, because they're like going, really? I didn't know I could do something like this. Why would someone want to do it?
They can't keep up with the payments on it. As you get older, that life insurance policy premiums increase quite a bit. So there's a cash surrender value that the insurance company offers, but there's what they call a market value. The market value is what a third party is willing to pay. And that's the key. We have multiple bidders. It's not just us setting the price. There are bidders we have, usually 10 to 15, depending upon the insurance company that it's from. They take a look at it, and they will give us a bid on it, and we give you full control so that you know what the bids are on your life insurance policy. And when you're ready to say, you know what, I want to cash this out, we can complete the cycle, which usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks, depending.
Now, you do free consultations. He can help anyone nationwide. His phone number,
Correct.
His phone number is 623-203-8418. The website is shcllc.us,
Correct.
which is a little different for everybody, but you can get connected here too with me by calling the station at 602-277-5369, or you can call him direct. He does free consultations. There's no upfront cost whatsoever. And again, that number to call him is 623-203-8418. So how does somebody find out? How do you know what their life insurance policy is worth?
We've been doing this a long time, and we can look at it, and I can usually get an idea. It's based somewhat on what their premiums are and also what the cash surrender value is. I know that different insurance companies, how they're graded, and that way I can get an idea of what it would be worth, add that from their age and a few other things that we look into, and so we can compute it up, and then we send it out to where these other actual purchasers that write out the check for it, they then look it over.
Are there stipulations to what the person can use the money for?
There are absolutely no stipulations. That's the beauty of this. This is your money. If you want to catch up on medical bills, house payments, want to take that dream trip or buy that dream car that you always wanted, it's yours to do with what you want.
So somebody's getting up there in age, and they're thinking, what do I need this anymore for,
Right.
really?
Right.
They're going to get it soon anyway, right?
Right.
So would
right.
that be a great time to do it? When's the best time to do it? Obviously when you can't afford it, but still, what are other ways?
When you can't afford it, with 65, 70s, people want to change in life. Maybe they are other kids that they left it to are doing great. They have some medical bills that come up, or they want to get that operation. They just want to take that trip or help maybe with some bills for the family or something. They can use that money for whatever they want.
That number to call him direct, it's 623-203-8418. He does free consultations with everyone. There is no upfront costs with this. His website is shcllc.us. Okay, so you said that it takes about 4 weeks, the process to actually get the money, and what, do you get a check from them?
Yes, or we can wire it directly into your bank account, whichever.
Okay, and I don't know what this says is we can do this program in what? What does that mean? Right there.
Oh, we can do this program. What it is there's different programs. You can actually take out a loan on it.
Oh, let's talk about that.
There's different segments to life settlements on it. You can do a partial loan where you don't have to pay anything back, or you can get half of your money now. The other half would go to the beneficiaries that you assign to it. There are a couple of other steps in there once we see what you actually want to do and what you're trying, how much money you're trying to get.
So in fact, you don't have to take it all if you don't want to.
Absolutely not.
Okay. And when the selling of the policy, to be sure to use someone who gets multiple offers, how does that work? How do you get multiple offers on it? And then how do you choose?
We have different hedge funds and banks that we send it to. They get into a bidding war between them on it. We bundle it up sometimes with other policies from other people, and they look at it and they grade it different than we do, and some of them want it for whatever reason more than others, and that's what kicks up the price. Some people go to where they just sell it to one person who sets a price, which is cheating them. It really is. You want it to where you know that there's multiple buyers, so they bid it up. Everybody, all their investors look at things a little different, grade them a little different, and will offer sometimes a lot more money than other investors.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for a little over 4 years.
Okay, and so the people that when you talk to when you're talking to these people, I mean, they want to know what this really means, because they hear this and they go, "Is that true? Too good to be true." Go ahead.
It does. I work with a couple of different law firms. There are a lot of people, even in the professional aspects, that don't know you can do this. And it's more of educating people that, yes, you can do it. It has been going on, and that they need to look into it, especially if they can't afford the payments. Don't just surrender it to the insurance company. That's what they plan on. Don't do it. You're cheating yourself. You're leaving a lot of money on the table. We can typically get them 10, 15, 20% more than the cash surrender value, because that's when it comes into what they call the market value, what another investor will pay for it.
Wow. And again, he does free consultations. You've got to talk to people about it, because they really want to know. You've got to walk them through the steps with this. And it's more than that. It's them really learning about something so new.
Exactly. And that's one reason why I'm on here.
That's right, because when I found out, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe that you can do something like this. And yet, so many people tend to, I don't know, they want to hold on to it. I don't know really why, but there's no reason for it, especially if you say that you can use it for anything that you want.
Correct. You can lower the value and set up another policy for somebody. There's just, your imagination is your only thing that you can stop you from what you can do with your money.
The best thing that you should do is give him a call. Find out if it's right for you. The number is area code 623-203-8418. If you want to go up on the website, you can check him out there. It's shcllc.us. And if you want to, you can also call me. I'll get you in touch with him. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. What do you mean by there's no upfront cost? When is there?
There is no cost at all out of their pocket. Like I said, the investors that purchase it from us, they pay my fees.
So again, it says no loss to you for you to call, find out if this is right for you. Again, the people that are in the position where maybe you can't afford it anymore, maybe you have to have, you have a health insurance, health needs, maybe you just want to go on a trip.
Yeah, take that trip of a lifetime.
take that trip of a lifetime. I mean, you don't have to take it all at one time. You can leave some of it there too. The best thing to do, in my opinion, is to give him a call. Find out if it's right for you. If you're listening to this and you think that it might be right for someone else that you know, that's what I love about this show. It's not just who you're talking to, but who they know. So please tell somebody about it as well. Their number is 623-203-8418. He can help anyone nationwide, free consultations, and there's no upfront cost to you at all. Again, the number is area code 623-203-8418. That website is shcllc.us, or give him a call at 623-203-8418, or call me at 602-277-5369.